Hey there, it's Grace. That would be me. Welcome back. Welcome. If you are new, thank you for being here for another Grace video. First, you know what? My hands are a bit. This is not the best thing to do right before I start. My hands feel a bit dry. So I'm going to just lotion, and if I rub it in enough, I don't get a problem with the blotter. Which blotter card am I using? Who's coming out? Oh, this is the latest, one of the latest. What do I want to say? Week 4, I started week 4. Off the bat, there's no issues for the pens that I used. So I'm just gonna go and start swatching. Because you know I gotta turn sideways because my hand is like this. And I want to come in just a tad more. Just a smidge more. Okay. Do I want to put that up there? I think I want to put that up there. I just need this to lie a little bit flatter than it is. Yeah, that works. Plus, I love my butterfly. Okay, week 4, the first pen that I inked up, and technically it's not the first pen I inked up, but the first pen that's going here. This cough is back, y'all. Okay, let's get to it. The first pen is my Pelikan Golden Barrel. Has a fine nib in it. Oh, I just love. I had the pen for 1 full year before I could use it, and that's because the minute I got it from whatever store I got it from. The nib refused to write. I contacted the shop. By the time I contacted the shop, I was out of warranty. And then I contacted Pelikan. Now I contacted the shop within the 30 days, or just outside, I should say, the 30 days. And remember I just said I hadn't used the pen for a year. I was waiting for Pelikan to get back to me. I never heard from them. Absolutely never heard from them. And I ended up getting spearheaded. If you know, you know. The pen is now a dream to write with ever since then. So of course I had to include it. In the week's lineup, right? I had to put one of my most favorite inks in it. And if you've been on looking at my videos on this channel long enough, you will know, you will recognize this ink. Oh, Birmingham Pen Company Interstellar Bronze. Woo! Yeah. Love that ink. Now I love this pen. Let's get to swatching. Let's put some. You guys need to get out of here because you're just in the way. I just need one ink at a time. One ink. Okay. Let's see. Look at that juicy goodness in there. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Why are you running dry, Interstellar? It's usually not the case for you. Oh, bum. I need to go and change my water almost immediately because Interstellar has all sorts of goodness in it, but that water is something else. Let me shake it so it's really all out. I literally just changed my water. Just changed my water. Alrighty. Let's write with this beauty. There's not a thing. Oh my goodness gracious. Editing Grace here. OMG, I completely forgot to tell you what this week's theme is. In week 1, we had FAVE pens and nibs with the newest to my collection inks. Okay. In week 2, I named it All That Shines and Glitters, because, you know, I had to give shimmers their own spot in the limelight, because that's the way it goes. In week 3, it was called High End Wonders, and if you've watched that video, you now know what it is. And then for week 4, I've called this one Oldies But Goodies, and I have a tagline for it. First year pens and favorite inks. And that's kind of cool, right? Okay, back to it for the second pen and ink I used this past week. Take it away, past Grace. The next pen is for the week 4 that I've been using these pens, remember. This pen is another one that had me going on a long time journey. Maybe I should rename the category Pen Journey Pens. Neither here nor there. When I got this one, this is part of my BOGO sale last year or late last year. Was it last year? Doesn't matter. For Fountain Pen Revolution pens, this is the Jaipur V2. That's taken a while to focus. What are you doing, camera? Listen, work with me here. I wanted a flex pen, and I got the Extra Fine Ultra Flex nib with the ebonite feed for this pen, and I hated it. Globby drops every time I use the pen. I put it in the bottom drawer of my pen storage where pens go to take their final rest. These are the pens that I can't love them and I can't sell them because something's up with it. But someone suggested I do something to fix it, and I did. I heat set it, and so now I think it works. I've been writing with it. I've had no globs. This pen I paired with one of my favorite inks. Oh my gosh. This is Diamine Inkvent Bah Humbug. This is a chameleon ink. It is freaking gorgeous. I do love this ink. All right, let's see. I'm dying to see if you show up. Don't show me up on camera, pen, because it'd be me and you. Oh, I cannot wait till the shimmer starts showing up in there. Alrighty, let's write with the girl. Listen. Okay, so far so good. Usually I get ink all over here. What is this ink? This is... See that flex happening without any burps in it. Oh, and look at it. It's starting to do its thing. This ink is just unbelievable. Okay, so another favorite pen of mine. In fact, the video right before this one comes out, I talked about my favorite pocket pens. Oh my god. I will leave a card up in the there so you can go in and check it out, because you gotta know well, spoiler alert, this is one of them. Okay. It made sense to include this pen in oldies but goodies category, I even inked it up with another ink. When you watch that pen, you'll understand that when you watch that video, you'll understand that statement. This pen has only ever had one ink in it. And I inked it up with Closeups Bridge. Favorite, absolute favorite pen. Definitely, this ink was one of the top 12 inks last year. I'll link that video up there as well, so you can see. This is one of the 12 inks, the top 12 inks of 2024. Love this ink, love this pen. Hated the pairing. Hated the pairing. And I think this ink in this pen lasted probably 3 hours, 4 hours tops. Oh my gosh. I just did not like it. I put Old Faithful back in. So I'm gonna do something totally different in this particular space, and I'm hoping I can pull it off. So we gotta swatch this one because it is the official ink for that pen. So we'll do this first. Alrighty, we will do that first, and then, oops, and then we will ink. I want to actually put this down. This is the ink that has always inked that pen. This is Waterman Serenity Blue. Open up, please, because I need your magic. And this is the one, I mean, I immediately changed, and I need to just note that it was a different ink. Look, look, look. Can you see why? I still use the pen. The pen is my everyday. I still use the pen for everyday carry. It goes with my planner, but I couldn't use that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write this first one. Let me see if I can fit this all in there. I'm gonna fit it all there because I want to fit it all in there, and that's how it's going to be. Alrighty, that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote for this one. And now I'm actually going. No, I don't have to use this. I have to use this pen. That works. That works beautifully. Okay, okay, okay. She's looking good. She's looking good. There's something about this pairing that I will share when I do the November's ink report. I think it'd be best to share it there. The other pen, which the pen really is an oldie. It's another one that I've been on a pen journey with this one as well. This pen is Mahjong 1K Mini in blue. The difference with this one is I put a parallel nib in it. I knew that I wanted to take all my 1K minis and put my parallel. This one has the, what's up with you, camera? Are you having a bad day? Because I don't know that you're allowed to have that because you're just a camera, okay? Just do what you need to do. Anyway, parallel pen, the 1.5 milliliters in it. So this one I inked up with one of my favorites. Oh my gosh. Oh, Rohrer and Klingner Solferino. Solferino. Okay. I want to tell you about the experiment that failed, that I wasn't sure if this pen would be worth it, would be in the lineup, let's say. I put a nib in. I have another 1K mini, and I put a nib in it, another parallel nib in it, and this is a 2.4. I don't know if you can see. All of that is ink. See, it gets to, there we go. All of that in there is ink. Most of the ink traveled from, now this is eyedropper only pen. Most of the ink traveled from here into the cap. I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to show you guys before I cleaned it out. I didn't silicone grease I don't usually silicone grease when I have an eyedropper. And I didn't, what I think was happened with this is I didn't seat the nib unit firmly in the grip section. I think that's what the problem is. So I will be cleaning this. This is going to be a purple palooza when I clean. Anyway, I am hoping that this pen did not do the same. I've used it maybe once or twice. I think only once. I've used it once. I opened it, there was no issues. And I'm hoping, I need my thing. I need a thing. I'm hoping there are no issues when I open it up again to write with it. It is such a gorgeous pinky purple. Absolutely gorgeous. Try and rinse out this. Let's cover that up really quickly. I'm so ever, okay. Dun, da, 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 dun, da, da, da. I probably shouldn't do it over. Let me open this because let me just do it this way. Oh, nothing. Okay. Nothing. So I must have seated it properly. I think maybe I need to silicone grease it. It's coming out a bit too much right now. It didn't do that before, but it is the pen. It's been in this pen for a few days now. We'll do that. Yeah, it's a bit drippy in its writing, so I think I'm going to try and fix it. As I said, I've only used it the one time, so it's a lot coming out still. It's a lot. Alrighty. Next, last pairing for week 4 is one of a favorite pen of mine. This is Pilot Metropolitan with a medium nib. I only have one Pilot. I keep saying, well, I only have one Metropolitan. I keep saying I really should go and get another one because I thoroughly enjoy writing with this pen. I have inked it up with another ink from my top 12 inks of 2024. Yosemite Green from Monte Verde. Oh my God. It has been such a delight writing with this pairing. What? I need you to open. Okay. Look how beautiful that is. That is absolutely beautiful. Let's write with the girl. What do we have? Oh, this is such a beautiful writer. I do have to get another one. Alrighty, those are the 5 inks. What 4? 5 inks for week 4. You know what pens in the first 3 weeks, in the first 2 weeks I should say, because we'll see if any pens in week 3 were taken out. You know which pens in the first 2 weeks were gone? We had Monteverde Sapphire in Leonardo MZG, Lamy Tourmaline in Platinum Curidas, Kaweco AL Sport, and Kiwi Ink's Nebula Space Kitty, and Conklin Dusty Rose. That one. Some of you gave me some suggestions for making sure I have enough ink in that pen. I haven't done it yet, but I'm definitely. I was thinking of changing it and putting it back in, but I've already given my thing and I give it a number and it's done. It's done. I will remember it for next time. For those of you who gave me that information, thank you. Appreciate you very much. Okay, whilst this dries, how about we go to the non-carryovers? Which pens did not make it? So the pens that retired in week 3. Let's do that. Let's do that. First pen up is the pen that retired in week 3 was my Estabrook Golden Gratitude with a broad nib. I have this inked up with Birmingham Pen Company, Tesla Coil. I love this. Where is my thing? Where is my pip sheet? Because it's time for pip sheets, y'all. It's time for the pip sheets to come in. I'll put you there. Where is Estabrook? What did I say? I said, though the ink stained the grip, was a good pairing. Sheen is strong and beautiful. No flow issues. I had no flow issues with this. This is a good pairing with that broad nib because then you really get to see some of that sheening there. I gave the ink a 9.5. I gave the flow a 9.5. And I gave the nib, say it all together with me, 9.5. This was a good pairing. The main reason I took it out of the running was because I was concerned about, let me see if I can get this camera to pick it up. I was concerned, see all that there? All of that is Tesla, look at that. All of that is Tesla coil. All of that. So I was worried about an inside the cap itself. I was worried about the staining. And so I took it out of commission, but I couldn't clean it yet because I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you what the problem was. You can see right there. You can see this blue all around there. Beautiful, absolutely and thoroughly enjoyed writing with, but I needed to clean it out. So the rating this pen gets is, dun, 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 where are we? 9.5. I'm going to give this a 9.5 because thoroughly enjoyed. No issues except for I'm concerned about the stain. I think if this were a darker pen, I probably wouldn't be as worried. But this golden beauty just, there's something about this resin that I completely forget what is about it. Doesn't matter. I'm concerned about that. I'm hoping that it doesn't stay because I really love that pen. Really love that pen. Okay, the other pen that came out of the running from these three, doesn't matter. This is another pen that came out of the running. This one is my Benu Haute Flare. This is, Flare is the name of the design. Look at that gorgeousness. Look at that. It has a fine nib in it, and I inked it up with Colorverse Christmas Star. And the only reason I'm not using this pen anymore is because it finally ran out of ink, y'all. I was so sad. I was so sad. I loved writing with this pen. There's something I want to show you. Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to show you the beauty. I forgot when I started these weeks that I also do a 30 inks notebook. I don't know if you guys remember from oh my goodness. I think I put it in the wrong notebook. let me see something. 1 second. I'm gonna check something. Oh, don't fall! You don't fall over there. No, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. That's a different notebook. Okay. What are you doing? What are you, all my stuff is up here and it's falling and it's irritating me. So don't do that. Cause I said don't do it. This is my 30 inks notebook. So any series, I should say, this is my series notebook. Any series that I do of swatching goes in here as well. And what I started doing was, where's the first one? I started with day one of this 30 inks, which is Dusty Rose, Conklin, Dusty Rose. But I wanted to show you Colorverse. Look at that magic, beautiful thing. What? Ignore this. We're not looking at this. We just want to see Colorverse Go Loopy. This is one of my favorite, absolute favorite inks. This is one of the of all the 24 inks that Colorvent put out last year. I think I probably liked 4 or 5 of them. This was by far one of my absolute favorites. This is also one that they put out in a full bottle. I might have to consider getting that when I run out of that ink, but I just wanted to show that stuff. That is just, so as I said, the only reason it's not here anymore is because it ran out of ink, and I had too many pens to consider filling it up again. I got stuff in the way over here. Let me just take stuff away. I need to get to my, where is my thing? Where is my sheet? My pip sheet, come on. Thoroughly enjoyed the pairing. Gorgeous ink, flowed well, no issues, but ink ran out. Shimmer shows up beautifully. Across the board, I gave it a 10. Because every single time I write with this ink, the shimmer is everywhere to be seen. Oh my gosh. I am thoroughly pleased with that. So, rating, I mean, considering everything got a 10, this has got to be a 10. So, this one. Oh my goodness, I'm so sad that I have no more ink in it. But as you know, I needed to stop. Okay. Next pen up that left, retired, put aside I was so sad again. My Hongdian M2. Oh, I was so sad. This has the Ink Cafe Chrome Yellow in it. Can you see that? Can you just like get it in focus, Grace? Because people need to see what you're talking to when you're pointing. Ink Cafe Chrome Yellow. This just was the best. I have to say, I think this pen and ink pairing was one of the best for this November 30 inks lineup. I'm just, let's see what do we have? Here's the Pips sheet. Look at the shading on that ink. Oh, jeez. I am in love with this ink in this pen too. Totally enjoyable pairing. This pen works best with wet inks. Oh, it got it with this one. Flow, the ink is a 10. The flow is a 10, and the nib got a 9. I wonder why I gave a 9.5. Wow, tell me why you gave it a 9.5, Grace. I'm gonna go with you. But I'm having my own idea. This gets a 10. So past Grace got eliminated with her scoring. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Okay, I just looked at my notes and I have the rating as, she did put it as a 10, but I have the rating as 210. So I really must have liked this because I gave it a rating of 210. I think there was a mistake there. Anyway, one last pen that did not make it into week. Well, I used the pen like maybe a day or two into week 4. It just ran out. It just ran out. This is my Visconti Homo Sapiens Fire as a medium nib, and in it I put Vinta Plume. I do love this ink. I'm not sure this was the best pairing for it. What did I put on my pip sheet? Oh, I didn't write a whole lot for this. Oh, by the way, look at that. I had 2 purples in this pen already, and that's all. I will only use this twice since I got it. Okay. Oh, look at that. First word is I really like the ink. Okay pairing. Can't say exactly why. I remember that now. I do remember. I can't say why this pairing was just meh. Meh. I don't know. You know what? I don't want to blame the pen, but listen. I gave the ink an 8.75. I gave the flow an 8, and I gave the nib an 8. So I really did like the ink. There you go. So we're gonna give this one an 8. All right. Okay, I want to do a quick close-up of these inks before we head out, and then talk about what is left for this last week that I've been using the pens. So the first one for week 4 is Birmingham Pen Company. Look at that ink, Interstellar Bronze. And remember this edition, I should write that in there somewhere, what each edition is, each week was about. This week was about oldies but goodies, so all of these I know very well. This ink, look at that, that's Bah Humbug. Bah Humbug is just deliciousness in a pen. Oh, and Jaipur did not burp on me. That's good stuff. And it did do some flexing. I didn't want to write the whole thing in flex, but that is flexed. And then these two. See how that looks? That looks so beautiful. But in this pen, I want to show you, this is the writing, because I use this pen. Where is my pen? I use this pen in this planner. So, and look at the writing with the regular ink, with my Waterman Serenity. So I wasn't keen on that. I love this ink though. This ink needs, I need to figure out which, that's another thing. I would like to that's too many inks to have, too many papers to have inks. I was thinking maybe I should have, each ink should have its own paper. That was way too much paper. I'll just stick with the paper sheets. Anyway, Waterman Serenity Blue is what is in it now. Just loving. Let's go to the next one, Roaring Klingner, Solferino. I put that in my Mahjong Wonker 1K Mini, parallel nib 1.5. I am thinking, I need to rethink whether I use the 1K. I think I might put this back into its original pen, the parallel the actual parallel pen it came with. I am getting too much, or maybe I should try silicone grease in it first. There's too much ink coming out in, and it bleeds a little bit, and I don't like that. It didn't do that first when I got it, when I put it in, but then again, it's been sitting in the pen for such a long time that maybe it's seeping out. Anyway, I love Solferino. Solferino is just a beautiful, absolutely beautiful ink. So these inks this week are more saturated. Wow, that's interesting compared to not as saturated, you know, for this week. Anyway, and the last ink is Monteverde Yosemite Green in my Pilot Metropolitan. Stellar. Love writing with this. This was such a smooth, absolutely smooth. I know you know this already, but this, from what I'm gonna say, this has been the coolest 30 inks challenge, doing it this way. What I called 5, 10, 15, 20, the experiment. And then we will see. I'm pretty sure this will be the go-to way I do 30 inks from now on. It's just makes sense in my brain. Next in the process is the ink report, because I want to do a little deeper dive into the pairings and get a kind of like more full takeaway. Plus, you don't know of what of these have been, except for this one, what of these here have been like retired. for the rest of 30 inks, the rest of November, I should say. I know I love reading your comments. I love answering your comments. So I have a request of you. I have a request. In the comments, leave a raised hand emoji if you are thinking of trying 30 inks or even currently inks this way. Just leave a first thing is to leave the raised hand emoji, and then you could write whatever. But let me know. That'll let me know. Oh yeah, this might work for me. If you've enjoyed watching this video, of course, you need to please hit the like button, because it gets these great videos in front of more people just like you are, my dad, who enjoy fun pen videos, because it's got to be fun. It has got to be fun. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. I've got a fever pitch right now. I got to tell you, I've got a fever pitch right now. And in one of my two or three previous videos, I talked about that I'm almost at 3,000 subs. I'd love to get there by year's end. So work with me. We can do this. We can do this. Yes. Anywho, see you in the next video. Phew. What the frick? Oh my goodness gracious. I just need to say this little blip, cause I don't want. Okay, let's start over.